of the victory of the Islamic Revolution in the beginning of 1980. To be precise, I came here January 1980 and left after 2 weeks and participated in the first yesterday Bahama.
و من این افتخار رو داشتم که در سال 1980 در ژانویه 1980 در اولین سالگرد انقلاب اسلامی به ایران بیام.
I have to say that my university, or the university I attended, was the biggest university in the country, if not in Black Africa.
دانشگاهی که من درش درس خوندم بزرگترین دانشگاه در کشورم محسوب میشه.
At the time I was a student, we were having at that time 25,000 students in that university.
زمانی که من دانشجو بودم بیش از 25,000 دانشجو در اون مقطع مشغول تحصیل بودند.
And when I went back, I delivered a lecture on what I saw in Iran. And people gathered, in large number, not only from the university but from other institutions, to listen to that lecture because they're so interested in what happened in Iran.
و وقتی برگشتم گروه زیادی از دانشجویان از دانشگاه خودم مسائل دانشگاه مشتاق بودن که گوش بدن و متوجه بشن چه اتفاقی در ایران میفته.
The hall was bigger than this, but it was filled to the brim. Even some went to the extent of breaking the glass window to push their head, only to see someone who has been to Iraq.
افراد با اشتیاق و سیر وسیعی از جمعیت اومده بودن، از ازدحام زیادی وجود داشت و می‌خواستن ببینن فردی که از ایران اومده چه اتفاقی.
And you see, as I was saying, that the eyes of those in authority and their masters were on us. I remember there was analysis, that in 1980, Andrew Young was then Secretary of State in charge of African Affairs in the Carter administration, came to Nigeria.
Secretary of State in the US or?
When I said in that same year, Andrew Young, who was Secretary of State for African Affairs in the United States.
وزیر امور خارجه آمریکا در اون مقطع اومده و
And in his report back, he said that he has observed that Nigerian Muslims were not like Iranian revolutionary Muslims. They were, because they saw Nigeria as a replacement for Iran, because they have lost the oil of Iran, they turned to the oil of the Shia.
در اون مقطع گفتن که مسلمان نیجریه نیست، مسلمان ایران نیستن، ولی نیجریه کشوری که میتونه جایگزین ایران باشه با توجه به منابع عظیم نفتی که در اختیار داره.
And their analysis was said they said there was no what they call Islamic threat. But even then they said that, and unfortunately the youth, particularly university students, have been influenced by the Islamic revolution in Iran.
در اون زمان هرچند به عنوان یک تهدید اسلامی اشاره شده، اما در واقع گفتن که would you please repeat the last part? The last part of the sentence.
The were influenced by the Islamic revolution.
و توجه کردن به دانشجوهایی که در واقع تحت تاثیر افکار انقلاب اسلامی.
That's in a year later, that's in 1981. I was arrested and imprisoned. I remained in prison until 1984.
من دستگیر و بازداشت شدم از سال 1981 تا 1987.
After coming out 84, the same year
84
I was returned back after 6 months back to the prison. And to cut things short, in those years from 1971 to 79, those 9 years, I spent 7 in prison.
و بعد از 6 ماه دوباره به زندان برگشتم و باز برای مقطع طولانی همچنان در زندان بودم.
Well, you see, my ambition to become an academician was shattered, but alhamdulillah, I became, an Islamic activist, and those that imprisonment, gave me a chance to study a lot, which I cannot do if I were outside.
در اون مکتب آرزوی من برای تبدیل شدن به یک فرد دانشگاهی خدشه‌دار شد، اما به حمدالله بعد از مدتی این فرصت رو داشتم تا با یک رویکرد متفاوت اسلامی دوباره برگردم و یک شخصیت دانشگاهی بشم.
I have heard a lot of words of praises. Everyone is saying Zakzaky. I have to say the truth that I am not an achiever and I achieve nothing.
افراد زیادی در مورد من صحبت کردن و ما اسمم رو تکرار کردن، اما واقعیت اینه که من آورده چندان بزرگی نداشتم.
What you see is the influence of Imam Khomeini.
چیزی که می‌بینید در واقع تاثیر امام خمینی هست.
By tawfiq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I was able to, identify myself with the Imam and the source of Imam and propagated the source of the Imam. So it is the influence of the Imam that
هر اتفاقی برای من افتاده به لطف خدا بوده و همچنین به دلیل قرابت و نزدیک شدن من به شخصیت امام و متأثر قرار گرفتن از شخصیت امام.
But for the Imam, we wouldn't have known that Ahlul Bayt have got a mazhab. But for if not because of Imam, we wouldn't know that Ahlul Bayt have got a school of mazhab.
و امام خمینی در واقع تحت تاثیر افکار اهل بیت بودن.
And the teaching of it, he was not directly calling for the Ahlul Bayt school of thought, but he was calling the entire world with the teachings of Islam. It is that teaching which now we now realize that there is what we have been missing, what we have missed, because of course we are Muslims, but we come to realize that there are a lot of teachings of Islam which we haven't known before.
ایشون در واقع علاوه بر اینکه تحت تاثیر آموزه‌های اهل بیت بودن، به کلیت اسلام هم به خوبی مسلط بودن و اون چیزی که قبلا جاش کاملا خالی بوده.
Also through the teaching of Imam, we understand you embrace everyone. You was not confining his teachings to the school of Arabic. He was calling for all Muslim and Muslim unity, and this also we emulate what we emulated.
آموزه‌های امام که در بخشش در واقع بازتابی از اتفاقات اربعین و اتفاقات
A lot of people, come to understand the school of Arabic when they come to closer to us, and listen to us and see us by their own eyes. They now come to realize that that's what they themselves do not know. And that's how a lot of people come to understand the school of Arabic.
و بسیار افراد این فرصت که از قبل شاید دانشجویان نباشه
ترجمه میکنم همین ترجمه.
For example, the unity which was established by
خود میدم ولی که بعد از چیزایی که نمیدونم.
We invite people from different schools of thought, and particularly we have the Sufi and Salafi. And alhamdulillah, through those weeks, a lot of them turned to become followers of Mazhab al-Bayt.
و یکی از مواردی هست که در first week of ربیع الاول در اول ربیع الاول ما افراد رو از نهادهای فکری مختلف گرد هم میاریم.
Also, the idea of calling even other religions, because we consider the number of Christians. We come to we also invite Christians to the extent that even now in the Islamic movement, there's what is called Christian Forum of the Islamic movement under the leadership of a person.
و ما حتی از مسیحی ها هم در این مراسم دعوت میکنیم که در واقع بیشتر با این جنبش آشنا بشن.
I have to say that the honor done to me by this great university, which was a living embodiment of the struggle. You know, I remember as all were coming into the gate of the university, I was telling the one by my side that this gate had become a symbol even in those days, in the late 90s, in the late 70s, sorry, in the late 70s, around 78, 79, we were seeing the picture of the gate of the University of Tehran, and we were seeing the struggle of the, starting from the university, and the Juma prayer also in the university. So the university became the center of this revolution.
اشاره میکنم که دانشگاه در واقع یکی از مراکز و نقاط کانونی این انقلاب بوده. در اون زمان ما تصاویر دانشگاه رو که انقلاب درش اتفاق می‌افتاد می‌دیدیم و الان برای من مایه افتخار هست که اینجا هست.
We also emulated this because our da'was also started in the university and we remained in the university. And the academicians were, and the students were most of the most active members of the Islamic movement.
دانشگاه انقلاب در واقع تحرکات این چنینی در دانشگاه آغاز میشه و در افراد دانشگاهی و دانشجویان یکی از فعالترین اعضای جنبش اسلامی تلقی میشن.
Well, I have lost nothing by changing from one thought to another. First from ambition to become a civil servant, then to become an academician, then change to a Muslim activist. Now I'm 70 years, and most of my colleagues who we were in school at the same day, they are now retiring as university professors.
من مراحل زیادی از تغییر رو پشت سر گذاشتم و حالا به عنوان یک دانشگاهی، به عنوان فردی که پا به سن گذاشتم این افتخار دارم که اینجا باشم.
But alhamdulillah, even though I left the cycle, I changed to a Muslim activist, but a lot of people have written their master's thesis and PhD thesis about the Islamic movement in Nigeria under my personality.
الحمدلله من به یک فعال اسلامی تبدیل شدم، اما افراد زیادی هستن که به شدت از این وضعیت من انتقاد کردن و حرفای منفی رو در این مورد زدن.
This honor done to me today is not only honor for myself, it is an honor for all the shuhada who have given their lives in the course of this struggle.
این روز افتخار فقط نصیب من نیست، بلکه نصیب همه شهدایی هست که جان خودشون رو از دست دادن.
It's also an honor for all our members who are still incarcerated in Nigerian jails.
این افتخار تعلق داره به همه اعضای حزب ما که اعضای جنبش ما که الان در زندان بسن.
It's also an honor for all the activists in the Islamic movement.
این همچنین یک افتخار برای همه فعالان در جامعه اسلامی.
And among them is an honor to all the African students in the Islamic Republic of Iran. It's an honor also to the entire people of Federal Republic of Nigeria as well, and indeed the African continent. I thank the president of the university and his colleagues.
تشکر میکنم از رئیس محترم دانشگاه تهران و همکارانشون.
I have no words to express my gratitude to you all. May Allah reward you abundantly and don't forget us in your prayers. We hope in the near future that emulation of the Islamic revolution in Iran will culminate in another revolution, not only in Africa but in all parts of the world.
مجددا منظور قدردانی رو از همکاران عزیز در داشته پیمان ادعا میکنم و امیدوارم که در آینده نزدیک شاهد انقلابی نه تنها در کشورمون بلکه در سراسر دنیا باشیم.
I have two words to say. I remember that I encountered with two people. One is I've been activist, he has been with us. We came to Islamic Republic of Iran together with him in 1986. He is now like he died 2 years ago in the person of Professor Tahir.
از دو فرد میخوام که یاد بکنم به نام آقای طاهر
Professor Tahir was a professor of history.
که از اساتید رشته مطالعات صلح هستن که 2 سال پیش فوت کردن.
I remember what he said recently before his departure. He said that today in the world there are two superpowers.
دو ابرقدرت امروز در دنیا هستن.
The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran.
گفته که اون استاد فرمودن این بوده که در دنیا الان دو ابرقدرت هست، یکی ایالات متحده آمریکا و دومی جمهوری اسلامی ایران.
The United States of America has already reached its peak and is now dwindling.
ایشون گفتن که ایالات متحده آمریکا به بالاترین حد خودش رسیده و الان در حال افوله.
But the Islamic Republic of Iran is rising up. So in the near future, this is my conclusion. In the near future, you will have only one superpower, and that is the Islamic Republic of Iran.
منظور من این هست که در آینده نزدیک تنها یک ابرقدرت وجود خواهد داشت و اون جمهوری اسلامی ایران است.
The second one is when I was in prison recently.
فرد دوم جمله دوم از فردی که من اخیراً تو کوبک زندان بودم.
We received the sad news of the martyrdom of General Qasim Soleimani.
ما خبر شهادت ژنرال سلیمانی، سپهبد سلیمانی رو دریافت کردیم.
Well, as I was being escorted by a warder, you know what is warder? He was just ordinary worker, not an officer. He was escorting me back to my room, and we were discussing the events.
فردی من رو تا اتاقم همراهی کرد و راجع به این موضوع داشتیم صحبت می‌کردیم.
He said in his word, the world today is divided into two.
جهان امروز به دو بخش تقسیم میشه.
What he called the kafir world. The kafir world under the leadership of the United States of America, where they see them and they see US as the mother.
یک قسمت در مورد کافی میشه.
He said kafir world.
یک بخش در واقع جهان کفار هست که شامل آمریکا.
They see US as mother. They see United States as the mother.
اونها ایالات متحده رو به عنوان مادرشون.
And the other part is the Islamic world, which sees the Islamic Republic of Iran as mother.
قسمت دوم جهان اسلامی هست که جمهوری اسلامی ایران رو به عنوان مادر خودشون
Consider what I said earlier. came from the words of a professor of history.
به عنوان مصطفی میکنم به عنوان الگو ما
This word, the last thing I was saying, it came from a simple worker in prison. Simple worker in prison. It's not even an officer.
این اتفاق بود که خیلی ساده در زندان بود پیوست.
I have to end by saying that
یک کارگر ساده من مصطفی میکنم از یک کارگر ساده در زندان شنیدم.
I have to end by saying that whether all of you like it or not,
چه شما خوشتون بیاد چه نه،
you have to be ready to lead the Muslim world, not only the Muslim world but the entire.
باید آماده بشیم که در واقع رهبری نه تنها جهان اسلام بلکه کل دنیا رو عهده‌دار بشیم.
Yesterday I had a meeting with some academicians, including Professor Amari was there. One of them, I think it was a student who asked me, was saying that what will happen if yesterday.
دیروز در کنار آقای دکتر عاملی بودیم و یک دانشجوی این سوال رو مطرح کرد که چه اتفاقی خواهد افتاد.
A lady was asking what will happen in Palestine when Israel is no more, because sooner or later, very soon inshallah, there will be no Israel.
دانشجویی از یک دانشجوی خانمی پرسید که بعد از اینکه اسرائیل از بین بره و امیدواریم که انقلاب به زودی بیفته چه اتفاقی خواهد افتاد؟
How will Palestine be? She was asking me. I said this is very important question.
فلسطین چجوری خواهد بود؟ من سوال بسیار مهمیه.
We do not want a Palestine like another nation state like those Arab states, like Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and the rest, where you have the leaders but being controlled from the enemy, from the enemy side.
ما نمیخوایم که فلسطین هم تبدیل به یک دولت ملتی مثل کشورهای عربستان بشه که رهبرانشون تحت کنترل دشمنان هستند.
This is what happened in Bosnia Herzegovina.
این اتفاقی که در بوسنی هرزگوین بود.
An Islamic state was established, but it's being controlled outside.
یک دولت اسلامی تشکیل شد اما کنترلش از بیرون اتفاق میفته.
This is where the leadership must come from here, because here there is an ideology.
رهبری در واقع شاکله رهبری این جریان باید از ایران بیاد چرا که اینجا یک ایدئولوژی وجود
داره. Not only the Iranians regain their independence from shackles of Western powers, but they have an ideology which replaces it.
این به معنی نیست که استقلال اونها سلب بشه، اما به این معنی است که در واقع در ایران یک ایدئولوژی وجود داره.
And a strong leadership. A strong leadership of ulama.
یک رهبری قوی وجود داره در واقع.
This leadership shouldn't be seen to be Iranian.
این رهبری باید ایرانی و شیعه تلقی بشه.
Entire world.
و رهبری کل دنیا رو عهده‌دار بشه.
Whether you like it or not, you are the leaders of the whole world.
و من میخوام به شما بگم که شما رهبران کل دنیا هستید.
You have to be ready for that leadership.
باید آمادگیش رو برای این کار داشته باشید.
Again, I don't have words to express my gratitude. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.
یک بار دیگه از شما تشکر